I'm Pato Has a Pencil. This is my first time recording my voice in one of my videos, so I hope it doesn't sound too bad. Before we get started, I just want to say how thankful I am for all the support I've gotten since I made this channel 2 months ago. 219 of you have already subscribed, and probably more by the time this comes out. I wasn't expecting so much love from my videos, but I'm so grateful you enjoy and interact with them so much. I love reading your guys' comments, and it just brings me so much joy to see all of your encouragement and compliments. So thank you again so much for all of your support. Now, on to the video. Hello Internet, and welcome to Pato Theory, where today we'll be dissecting the wonderful, wacky world of the amazing digital circus.
I want the ability to have sex.
Many theories have been surrounding the latest episode and the show in its entirety, so I'd like to throw my own hat in. You see, I believe that none of the circus members will ever escape the circus because they never had anywhere to escape to. I believe that the circus members are not simply humans trapped in a computer game, but copies of their minds, and their human counterparts are still living in the real world thinking nothing happened when they put the headset on. If that sounds confusing, don't worry. I'll explain using the teleportation thought experiment proposed by Derek Parfit without the murder element. In this thought experiment, a person is placed in one room, room A. They are then teleported to room B, except that's not an accurate view of the situation. You see, what actually happens is the person in room A is scanned, and a copy of their body is created in room B, with all their memories up until the point of copying. To the person in room B, they were successfully teleported into the other room, but to the original person in room A, nothing happened. Person A does not share the same consciousness as person B, so person A can walk away from room A without affecting person B, and neither of them are aware of the other's existence. Person A thought nothing happened, while person B thought they were teleported. That is what I believe happened to the circus members. As Pomni explains in episode 5 in the noir bar scene, she used to explore abandoned buildings.
And I would seek out mild thrills, like exploring abandoned buildings, you know.
I sometimes did that.
And as we can see in the pilot at the very end, the office in real life is quite dusty and seemingly abandoned. The headset is also reminiscent of older models. This is further backed up by the set of headphones next to the headset, which would not be needed if the headset was like newer models. All in all, this place seems to have been abandoned for years, most likely since the 1980s or 1990s, since the style of computer is a desktop, which would be quite inefficient for a recent company, say in the 2020s. I believe that Pomni went to explore the abandoned CNA office, where she found the computer and tried the headset on out of curiosity. When it seemed to not work, she put it down and left, not knowing that her consciousness had been copied and put into the computer to create her digital avatar. In this scenario, human Pomni would be person A, who thought the teleportation didn't work, and the avatar Pomni would be person B, thinking that the teleportation did work. That is why we don't see 6 bodies all hooked up to headsets when we zoom out into the real world in the pilot. Also, if you were exploring an abandoned building and saw 5 other people strapped to VR headsets, I think you'd call the cops instead of trying on one yourself. This also works from a narrative standpoint. We have 3 episodes left of the digital circus. If Gooseworks wishes to tell a cohesive and fulfilling story, having the cast members' human selves be out in the world living their lives, thinking nothing happened when they put the headset on, would be the best Rose Diamond twist without having to make another season explaining everything. It's a reveal that makes sense for the story without adding too much confusion. It's simple. They could never escape because they had nowhere to escape to. And that, I believe, will be the huge twist of the series. Now, I have many other theories, such as Kinger and Kane were brothers and created the company, hence CNA, Cain and Abel, and Kane isn't actually an AI but another human trapped in the circus. But I would have to make another video explaining my evidence, which I don't think I can fit into this one. So let me know what you think of my theory and type your own in the comments. And remember, that's just a theory. A Pato theory. Thanks for watching. And hey, if you want to subscribe for more content, go ahead. I've got more art and animations planned that I think you'll love. And until next time, take care and remember to drink water. Bye!